Hello and welcome back to Infineon and Wine Country here in the Napa Valley area in Sonoma, California. Site to race number 9 of the NRSL Hooters Series season number 4. And joining me for this entire race weekend except for qualifying is Stephen Paul III.
I'm back on the West Coast, guys.
I heard you got the chance to sample some of the wine yesterday,
That's why I'm living my best life out here in the West Coast.
which also means he's going to have plenty of mistakes and has at least an excuse for it. Front row
Yes.
today is Sam Young and Henry Williams. Ace Rogers, Preston Plord, row 2 with Bafode Sacco and Sheila Shear, row 3. Samet Ozkan and Chris Washer, row 4. And Becky Lynch and Alex May in row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid. I hand it over to Steven.
Well, as we start on the truck race, pit stops are going to mean everything, and we're going to have a little bit of a wild action. I'm going to pick this Sheila Shear to win the race, to have a Shear back-to-back here, and Kev's mom to show him up. I look for the
Nice save.
Hunter. Yeah, that was a really good save right there. I look for Hunter Braxton to have a good race. As a lot of his people he's battling in the points are starting in the back. And we want to welcome Charles Sanford, who got enough funding to come back to Sonoma and to defend that Dover win.
Yeah, only fell to 30th in points there, did they, after the no-show. Other points battles here is we'll do this after the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Command has been given. Let's hope that everyone actually gets rolling today. Hunter Braxton comes in as the points leader by 33 points over Jessica Shelton. It is 105 back to Time Pollard, 119 back to Jerry Shelley, and Kev Shear is 143 back. And those are the only drivers who could leave here as the points leader. Rest of the top 10, Sky Commons, William Brock, Mary Shelley, Bafode Sacco, and Preston Plord.
Well, here we go. We got Hefty versus Lowe's.
And pace car already off. Here we go. The Autolite Spark Plugs 125 is green.
As Henry Williams going to get a good start down there. As we start on the
looks like
race, second place is able to do the crossover, but Henry Williams gets a good start right there.
Yeah, blocks that off, and Sam Young falls into second.
All over the back bumper of the car, and we made it through the first three corners clean.
Yeah, we did. So far. As Preston Plord goes a little bit wide there. Still falling back, trying to get into a groove here. Bafode Sacco's going to maybe make it 3 wide, going to 7. Thinks better of it.
That's really smart for him, because that would have never worked.
And now might be a good time to check the back of the field to see if we've had any spin, and, well...
next week Kevin will really get triggered.
Paul Swanson also gets damage out of that. Looks like the 16 is just fine.
You know, I'm more amazed someone didn't make Kev Shear's triggered again 500.
As Sacco into Plord there a little bit. Keeps it going straight.
Well, I hope they work it.
Oriole Pollard is up and on 2 wheels and over. And Baranowskis is in the pit wall.
Oh no!
Kev!
Kev is triggered!
Oh, so, this is already a lot more action than we saw in terms of wrecks than the truck race.
There's one of the 50 Dish Network cars in the race.
It's only 4. Slight exaggeration there.
Charles, are we live on Dish Network or Comcast too?
Enzo Nareza also involved in that one. Johnny Gardner with damage, as Baranowskis is already retired from the race. Jerry Shelley goes wide.
I mean, the man did hit the pit wall.
Yeah, gonna have to hope that he gets checked and released from the infield care center soon. That's a lot of damage to the 22, though.
Wait, that's actually a female mulligan.
I actually do not know that. So.
Well, maybe they're trans. Who knows? We gotta get confirmation by this.
As Jerry Shelley goes wide, Jessica Shelton now passes Shelley and is top running of the top 5 in points. As
This is going to be a dangerous spot all race, it looks like.
Yeah, probably. William Flickinger makes the move, though, on Braxton. Now makes the move on Jerry Shelley. Braxton gets that wall, though, off turn 11.
And look at this. Everybody coming. Oh, my God. This is some tight quarter racing right here.
3 wide going down towards turn number 1. Time Pollard, PJ Williams, Hunter Braxton.
Oh, this has been the best battle in all week.
So far, is rubbing doors there between the 21 and the 42. More contact.
Something's got to give.
Braxton gets out of that one. Well,
He's
maybe not. There's still 3 wide to turn 4.
This ain't gonna work. Oh no, you gotta lift.
I think it's going to be Braxton, who now tries to do a switch over here on the 21. I think someone spun. Time Pollard.
Well, the 10 car spun too.
Yeah, Max Anderson off in the grass as also, well,
Time Pollard's doing Steve Pollard's donuts.
yeah, and Alexander Rowe there also. Paul Swanson pit as now Time Pollard finally gets back on track.
You know, we need the pink scheme back.
No, Kev Shear was on pit lane. He's lost a lap. Ace Rogers now trying to go for second on the 01 here. Sam Young.
He's trying to ace that pass.
Right now still side by side there. Ace Rogers will clear. Move the 9 to second.
Good move by him. And after that first lap crash, we've seen everybody be a little bit calmer. Becky Lynch, I think this is her best run of the year.
Well, she's got 3 top 10s. So it would be her best finish of the season if it held up. So still a lot of racing to go, though.
As everybody's single file through the S bend.
Yep. Of course, still have to worry about someone going wide like Ace Rogers just did. It's going to open the door back up for Sam Young here.
Well, I wouldn't be getting too much in that back bumper. Oh, no.
They're going to be fine. As Dylan Young goes wide. So too did William Brock.
He went way wide. He was almost in the tire barrier back there.
As Samet Ozkan has visited the turn 11 wall as well.
Is that the new Darlington stripe as we see the Brad Teague 89?
Yep. It might very well be the new Darlington stripe. Who knows? Sheila Shear actually starting to catch the 01.
Now, if Kevin's drivers win 2 weeks in a row in this series and I picked them, this is really bad.
Trying to make sure that you didn't have that capability of calling when Kev's going to win. Is that basically what it is?
If I had that capability, we'd be in deep trouble.
Well, no, I said of predicting when he'd win. I didn't say you'd end up predicting it often.
This is true.
Is Henry Williams going through the S's? Is he going to be able to keep it on track? Yeah, for the most part. Preston Plord does not, though. Now can Chris Washer capitalize for 6th?
We need to get a sponsor on Chris Washer's car.
I don't think the 91 had a sponsor in 2007.
I don't even think they had a career.
Wow. As Qualls now makes the move on the 91, who almost visited the tire wall.
The tire wall of death. Isn't this race another tire? The tire wall? No, that's the cup race.
Yeah, that's the cup race. This is the Sparklight Auto Plugs or something like that.
Well, might be the first.
Or no, it's Autolite. That's what it is. Autolite Spark Plugs. That's what it was.
As we noticed in the intro, the truck series ran more miles than the
apparently, yeah. This is a 125-mile race. The truck race was a 150-mile race.
So I'm going by the map. The cup race is going to be 100 miles.
Okay, so apparently through that entire flip, it was only the clutch that is the reason for retirement for Oreo Pollard.
Well, Oreo's going to need some milk after the milk is spilled in the car.
I imagine. RJ Reynolds now trying to size up a move here on Bafot Sacco. Battle for 9th.
We're going to need our 89 backup car back.
Not going to be able to size up a move there.
Looks like the 17 is faster than these two right here. Just needs to find a way by him.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
It's right on the bumper. This is some Talladega racing here at Sonoma.
You say that. I mean, Ace Rogers did set the quickest lap of the race from any driver so far, so.
He's ace in the field, like I said.
And Dylan Young now up to the second fastest lap time turned in this race.
Dylan had a good truck race. He finished 5th and trying to capitalize more momentum. He's locked into the Cup race, I believe, so we might have a good run there too.
Yeah, he is actually locked into the Cup race, so.
As you know, qualifying was run before the Truck Series yesterday.
As Max Anderson has found something.
Yeah, Anderson. Wasn't he run the 4? No, that was Max Newworth.
I'm not even going to try and respond to that, so because I don't know.
Well, Charles's return to the race is leading to a 25th place right now.
William Brock and Zach Flickinger battling for position. Stephen Paul III almost getting sent wide by Amanda Shelley.
Do like the Red 89.
As we're getting close to the point where we saw pit stops, and Chris Washer actually does pit. Looks like he's going to be the only one of the leaders.
Well, we can't afford onboards, and we can't afford sponsorship on the 89 or the...
And right now, from what I can tell, well, okay, so Johnny Gardner, only 2 cars pit on lap 7.
They pitted lap 8 and 9, so I wonder if Wash is trying to get a jump on a few cars.
Maybe. Maybe he also thinks he's got better fuel mileage than some of the other people.
Maybe.
Yeah, that how they just burn through more fuel, one or the other.
Yeah. It's the 5-car racing here. As the 9 car is actually catching. We have a much more competitive race than trucks, as the 5's going to run a little wide.
Sam Young goes way wide, as Sheila Shear now going to grab 3rd away. And top 2 are going to pit. Sheila Shear stays out. Becky Lynch, Preston Plord, among others, stay out as well. But we got 3 of the leaders that will pit here on lap number 8.
Interesting thing about Sheila, when she finished in the top 5, she has no top 10s, a straight top 5. So trying to keep that streak going.
So we'll have to see what the call is here. A couple other guys pitting towards the back. I can see it. So a lot of people pitting here on lap 8.
What race did Chris Loubier win?
Auto Club. In the...
Well, the end is really near. I love that pit box in the 01.
01 didn't have an actual pit box, so I just put a 0 for it. So.
Well, looks like Johnny Davis is running thin.
Well, they had 2 0 pit boxes. Ace Rogers, though, going to beat Henry Williams out as well as the 01.
I think, Charles, you said something about the first pit stall here is really bad.
Yeah, and that's why, right there.
Oh, he got scared of the pace car.
Yep. Muhammad Zain Abdullah actually going to beat Henry Williams out as well.
Is anybody going to run into anybody here? Where is the... Well, that's not...
I think we're not going to have to worry about that till the next lap.
Well, here comes Paul Swanson. He's not going to run over. He's got talent. He's going to run somebody over.
And meanwhile, the rest of the field is pitting. Except for Kev Shear, who's a lap down and already pit once, so...
Who cares about Kevin anyways?
Well, I mean, he's going to have to pit again. That's the problem. So.
Yeah. This is all going to determine who's going to win the race. If Sheila Shear can, if I make my prediction come true, well, she's leading right now.
Well, yeah, so 5 bonus points to the 17. Now the question's going to be, where does she cycle out? Going to easily beat the 48 out of pit lane.
Looking like the lead right now.
The 8 just passed the line, I think.
Sheila Shear going to the lead?
Yep, because there's Ace Rogers.
Man, could this be another right pick for Stephen Paul III?
So 17 to the lead. Well, wow.
Time Pollard is really trying to check the time to get the hell out of Infineon.
I don't think Time Pollard likes Infineon at all.
Well, Card
The
Pollard's
last
not
time
in
he was in Infineon, he ended up on probation.
Well, we're still reviewing the probation and Gabe Williams' win at Bristol, so there's a lot of things in court right now. Just like John Irving is not getting a Christmas card from the Pollards, especially from Card Pollard.
The ironic part about that, yeah. How about a side-by-side battle that did not result in someone going wide? How about that?
Well, you just jinxed it.
Well, hey, I was still right about one of them.
This is true. As the 5 is falling deep into the field, I believe, by Henry Williams.
Oh, Fitzwater almost turned before Sacco. And RJ Reynolds does get turned. Right in front of the 89.
All the Pollards have wrecked in this race. Oh, for damn sakes.
RJ Reynolds got turned off of turn number 10. I didn't quite see the car.
Well, you gotta be kidding me. Nobody likes the Pollards this week.
So here's the field rundown now after pit stop. Sheila Shear is the leader over Ace Rogers. Chris Washer and Becky Lynch right now battle for third, as it's Becky Lynch who will come out the winner of that battle. James Qualls is fifth, Dylan Young sixth, Sam Young seventh, Zachary Fitzwater eighth, Mohammed Zain Abdullah is ninth, battle for 10th, Bafode Sacco and William Brock. Amanda Shelley 12th, Sky Commons, Zach Flickinger, William Flickinger, Henry Williams, Mary Shelley, Isaac Flickinger. Jessica Shelton now is in 19th, from what I can tell. Jonathan Zorline is in 20th. Samed Ozkan is 21st. Jerry Shelley, Chris Louvier, Alex May, Alexander Rowe, Johnny Gardner, Hunter Braxton. There's Tim Randolph, who was 19th and heavy damage to the 06, so he's found something. Charles Sanford with damage. There's what's left of the 89 car.
I need a third backup car.
And then Time Pollard's still going to get a position out of that now.
All the Pollards have wrecked.
And somehow still finds a way to go wide.
Well,
Paul Swanson there. Kyle Matthews retiring due to a piston issue. PJ Williams also out of the race, and Jack James.
Looks like Ace Rogers got the fastest car. So it's like the truck race where, what was his name? Tom Shelley was leading, but Alexander Rowe caught him. Yeah.
Definitely looks like it. We'll see if history repeats itself here, though.
17's gonna... Oh, well, that's not enough.
We'll see. I don't think they're going to have to worry about lap traffic at all.
No, not in this race. As Qualls and it's a Comcast versus Dish Network battle here.
Now almost every single time off turn 10, you have to be worried about it.
Yep, it's gonna be a char race and a D&Q race and the Cup race.
I don't know what you're gonna have as a problem for D&Q race.
Well, Charles Sanford's still in the race. He's coming out of her with no hood.
Yeah, hey, I mean, it's a little bit less of a modified than we have seen in the past.
It's probably going to be faster than the regular car.
Gotta get rid of the decals.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that Team Glock logo.
Oh, no, that's on the side of the car.
As here comes everybody's single file. Now, 77 got damaged in that big wreck.
Just looking, see what we got through the field.
The Hooters series loves to be single file.
You know, that's just, I think, an unfortunate problem about GNS physics more than anything.
Yeah, it's this 9 car. I think Ace Rogers is going to get to the back bumper.
Dylan Young goes wide. That's going to open the door for James Qualls, though, now. This is for 5th.
And it's always going to get dangerous when somebody's on your back bumper through this corner.
Qualls can't quite get there, though.
Where did Henry Williams fall to?
Well, he had a problem. He's in 28th. He had a problem with the incident there with R.J. Reynolds. I don't
Now
quite know what it was, but I saw his car go sideways, so.
the real question now is where is Hunter Braxton?
25th as Alexander Rowe pits again.
I think the 2 is running 21st, and Ty Paul, so Jerry Shelley could leave us the points leader. I don't know where Jerry is.
Well, Shelton's in 17th, and Jerry Shelley's actually farther back than that.
Really rough day for people in points. Kev is having a rough
It's been a
day.
rough weekend for people high in points.
Yeah, Sky Commons is not running too well. Brock isn't running great, so a lot of guys having problems. The
As Sheila Shear was in the grass.
Sheila Shear is choking.
He's starting to. Looks like Sam Young was in the grass. He's a little bit slower than Zain Abdullah here through turn 10.
The 8, I think, no, I didn't see Busaka.
He's in 11th.
He's the only guy I see in the top, like, 10 in points who's running.
Well, the thing is, only the top 5 could have left here as the points leader.
Yeah, William Brock's running good, too. He's running 10. As the lead is now down, still at 0 points.
It's under a second.
You know, it would be really great if all 3 of Kev's drivers won the trigger. The Kev Shearer's triggered 500.
Well, those 3 races, that is. You have 2 of them are triggered Kev Shearer, and then you have one that's Kev Shearer's triggeredness.
We need Kev Shearer's triggered again 500 the next weekend.
Someone went wide in turn 10. Samet Ozkan now pits again.
I'm going to go with that Samet Ozkan. Oh, Sheila now not holding the grip too much. It's Ace Rogers trying to capitalize, trying to ace the corner.
So, we'll have to see. Well, let's see. Who was it that pit early of the leaders?
I believe Chris Washer.
Yeah, so watch with Washer pits, apparently. He might be on pit lane watch as they come to 2 laps to go.
Yeah, for my beautiful timestamp people, you can timestamp how many times I made an Ace Roger putt in this video.
As Sheila Shear, despite putting 2 wheels off the course there, still gained 0.6 of a second that lap. And now Washer under attack from Dylan Young.
So, worth mentioning, 3 out of the last 4 races are either won by a Steve Holland or a Shear, so we're in deep trouble.
Yeah, we really are.
Let's see, Kev won at Enderman. Let's see, who else? Charles won at Dover, and I won at Bow so we're getting in really troubles now. They are still tearing down Charles' car at the R&D Center as we speak here today.
Who's to say we didn't only have the 1 car?
Well, they ran a road course in 2007 too, so at least you got 2.
So William Brock now closes in on the 59, who went way wide through turn 9. Not able to quite make a move there.
This hits the white flag lap, and I think they're going to need a new tire barrier in turn 10.
That's turn 11 over there. Oh, okay, yeah, you have turn 10, but to be fair, imagine some of those impacts if we didn't have that tire wall in turn 10.
Oh, God. They would just go full throttle across the track and just wipe somebody out.
As the lead is 2 seconds for Sheila Shear on the final lap.
Oh, I called 2 races in a row, right?
Yeah. Both of them, ironically enough, by picking the person who was starting 4th.
Well, no, Sheila started 6th.
Pretty sure she was 4th.
I'm going to take a $20 bet.
Oh, yep, okay, 6th. Hey, I didn't take you on the bet, though.
Damn it.
I didn't agree on taking you on the bet, so.
I know, I said that really quick. I was trying to fly with it.
Either way, through turn 11 now for the final time. It'll be back-to-back wins for Roush Fenway Racing. This time it's the 17, as Sheila Shear will claim the Autolite Spark Plugs 125 at Infineon.
I just called the second week in a row we're all going out.
Yep, especially because both of them you've picked Shear.
And both of them have won. Is McCulloch in this race?
No.
Some great battling to the line for the drag strip.
And before all three of Kev's drivers DNQ again.
Well, yeah. We had to just throw that shame in there to Kev.
Just waiting on the next person. Apparently it was like 14 seconds down the road here. There's the 7. Ended up being 15 seconds down the road.
Well, I can safely say Hunter Braxton's going to keep the points lead.
It certainly would seem so, yes. Unlike yesterday where you were wrong in your prediction of who was going to walk out of there with the points lead.
Well, it is a lot closer now.
Yeah. But either way, Sheila Shear gets the win. Ace Rogers, Becky Lynch, and all rookie top 3. Chris Washer, Dylan Young, James Qualls, Sam Young, Muhammad Zain Abdullah, Zachary Fitzwater, and William Brock round out the top 10. Show you the bottom of the results here, and gonna have a lot more wrecks to take a look at today.
Yes, we are.
So let's go and take a look at the wrecks, and then we'll do a send-off here from Infineon. Well, Kev's race got off to a very rocky start. Lap 1, turn number 7, trying to go and outbreak Alger Baranowskis. And unfortunately, a little bit too much heat for the exit because he'll make contact with Paul Swanson. And it's Paul Swanson actually coming off worse for wear on that one.
Kev, the unexperienced at road course, awesome. He tried to make an Enderman turn and he got into the car.
And turn 10 has so far been the very big problem spot of the weekend. Enzo Nareza making contact with William Flickinger, then getting into the 7. Charles Sanford with a near miss. Oriel Pollard not going to be so lucky. There's Johnny Gardner, who's going to end up getting both sides of this. He's the one who sends the 52 up and over.
Well, this is the point where there's milk on the track.
So take a look at Pollard's aspect of this.
Oh, you know what? Even though flipping, the 52 still drove off, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. More than what we could say for some people who didn't even drive away from this. Chris Levier gets damaged. Time Pollard as well. Baranowskis runs into the pit wall.
They're going to need a new front end on the 20.
And then Pollard backs up right into Kev Shear.
You know what? Kev is now triggered.
Now, you drove off from this, or Oriel Pollard drove off from this, but still ended up DNFing. As off the corner, Alex May would get turned by Zachary Fitzwater.
Those damn Australians.
Alex May is not getting much love this season as the defending champion. I've noticed that.
He's pulling a Seth Cole from 06 being in the bottom of the points.
Although that said, I mean, Alex May came into this race 12th in points, so.
Mulligan.
And here's what happened to Jack James, actually. It starts with a wreck involving P.J. Williams getting turned by Jessica Shelton.
Was Stephen Paul the third in the car?
No. Max Anderson, nowhere to go. Jerry Shelley going to go for a swerve and weave. Jack James, nowhere to go.
Hard hit by Jack James in the 18 car.
And this is actually where the damage to Max Anderson came from that we were looking for. Alexander Rowe somehow had to take avoiding action for that. I figured that would have been somewhat easy.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to the 10 and then also the 18. Preston Plord had just come out of the pits when this happened. Identical incident to the one yesterday with Stephen Paul III and Jessica Shelton. Jonathan Zorline, though, this time the guilty party involved in the turning. And Zorline also goes for a spin in that.
And that wall is not forgiving. That's solid concrete.
Yeah, that really is not forgiving at all. And here's what happened to RJ Reynolds to trigger this incident. Zach Flickinger with Sky Commons all over his back bumper going to turn the 60. And as the 60 starts to slide back up, nowhere for Stephen Pollard III to go.
Luckily, it's not too much damage to that car. And then somebody got involved in a wreck up here. Nope.
Well, Pollard's right there. I think there was something else, but I don't remember what.
I know the 06 retired, so we had to hit something.
Yeah, that's true. So, problem is, I don't remember where the 06 is. Track. So he hasn't hit it yet. So.
Something happened.
Oh no.
Well, this is. Tim Randolph is not going to the Pollard Christmas party.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, as you can tell, the commentary team has had too much red wine in the Baffle Valley as Charles has lost his brakes. We had a repeat of season 6 at Mosport. This time, instead of crashing into the stands, we just crashed into each other. Well, we are going to be setting the.
Well, I guess the wine's on me tonight.
We are setting the damage bill to Jimmy Means Racing from Charles's Team Glock. Charles will not be in North Wilkesboro because they have to pay off Jimmy Means Racing for the rear end damage.
That is great.
As you can see, the commentary team is not on the same page this weekend.
Oh no, I just find some of them funny when depending on who's involved. By the way, we actually took a look back. Worth noting, Kyle Matthews spun out Charles Sanford earlier in the race, and then right after the pit stop blew up. So karma is a you know what.
Well, you know what? I really hate it for my 89 guys.
So I think that actually did it for incidents, unless we wanted to look at some of the ones where they just hit the walls somewhere.
Well, we've seen a lot of those yesterday.
Yeah. So that will do it. Steven, your final thoughts?
I picked the winner again here. I'm going to bed right after this race. I'm going to need some red wine. No, I really need to go to bed, but because I work tomorrow morning. But anyways, Sheila Shear wins. I picked it right. Me and Charles might be off the Christmas card list, just like John Irving is. But we'll have a discussion about that next week.
I doubt that.
Well, we are going to go red wine tasting for the Cup race, and hopefully, I will give Charles a new pair of glasses after this race. Good win, Sheila Shear.
So, with that said, congrats to Sheila Shear on her first career Hooters Series win. I'd like to thank Steven for joining me once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't today for more racing action and gaming related videos. I'm Gordon 1591, and for Stephen Pollard III, this has been a production of the NRSL. I'll see you next time.
See you guys.